PhD will not be eligible for tax credits available under the US Inflation Reduction Act. As we know, many downstream nickel projects in Indonesia, at least projects of scale, are set up as joint ventures which have more than 25% ownership. So therefore, when you think about a downstream strategy, it's not only about getting FDI in to develop it, but it's also important to have diverse sources of FDI. So it'll be interesting to see how talks over the next year or so over some sort of FTA between the US and Indonesia develop with this new administration that comes into place. And I guess just on that point of laws and regulations, again, what's important in terms of developing downstream industry we've seen is a supportive regulatory environment, and it's critical just given the large investment requirement for downstream projects. So from our perspective for nickel, we expect the domestic regulatory environment will remain supportive for nickel investors, and as the government seeks to establish Indonesia as a hub for nickel processing and the EV supply chain over the coming decade. And a stable and predictable regulatory environment is critical because nickel projects will cost hundreds of millions of dollars, if not more, and can take many years to complete and have a long project life. So we're thinking about project financing, long-term funding, lenders want to have some security in terms of what those returns will look like. And so uncertainty around regulations, whether it's the possibility of export taxes on intermediate products or even restrictions on certain commodities, could cause companies to rethink their investment decisions. So if we move to the next slide, of course, one way to measure success of the downstream strategy in Indonesia is to look at financial figures. While export revenue gains are evident, the extent to which the revenue is retained and equitably shared within the country remains too early to tell at this stage. And this is mostly because it's capital-intensive nature of the downstream sector from nickel. It's also got a high share of foreign equity, and the sector has limited linkages thus far with other parts of the economy beyond the mining sector. And therefore, we can see from the chart up on the screen, while economic growth has surged in towns such as South Sulawesi, North Maluku, at rates much higher than the nationwide GDP growth rate, we haven't seen the same extent of improvement in a reduction in poverty rates or improved living conditions of residents in these areas over the corresponding period. And what this data shows us is that, of course, downstream policies, if successful, will potentially generate employment and will have positive spillovers for local communities. But the spillover benefits generally take a longer period, as we have seen with successful and mature mining industries, which I will talk about in a little bit. And in fact, if we move to the next slide, apologies, this slide is slightly technical, but because my macroeconomist colleagues have put this together, but what we've done is we've tried to estimate simple multipliers, which refers to the direct and indirect effects of the entire economy from investing, say, $1 into a particular sector. So the idea is a higher multiplier indicates a bigger impact on the overall economy. So in the case of Indonesia, mining-related sectors have a relatively low multiplier relative to other resource sectors such as construction or gas. So the question you might be asking, well, how do these multipliers compare to other countries with established mining sectors? And if we move to the next slide, let's take Australia as an